Paul
Yeah.
Gold, racecourse bookmaker. I recognise that living room. We did an interview in a while back. You're
We
going to
did
be seeing a
indeed.
lot of it at the moment. What are you going to
No.
be doing with yourself?
Well, I was talking to my wife Julie last week. I think it was last week or maybe the week before, and I thought to myself, you have to be very careful about saying these things. I thought, what I'll do is I'll paint the kitchen, okay, because it probably needed doing, and so I'm hating every minute of it because I quite like it's all the cutting out, doing around the edges and things, and the usual thing with decorating. So it's quite satisfying when you get the roller out and do a whole section. But I'm doing that. I bought a couple of before the lockdown, if you like. I bought a couple of 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzles. I haven't done a jigsaw puzzle since I was a boy, so I don't know how we'll get on with that. And I've just done the Joe Wicks children's PE lesson. Takes me back to my childhood, saying PE, which I found star jumps, and you're actually plucking stars out of the ceiling. He's a really good and inspiring guy, actually. He's got enormous hair at the moment, so God knows what he'll do in 3 months' time about getting a haircut. But it's very enjoyable, and I've just recovered from that. And so after I finish speaking to you, I'm going to carry on with the painting. And then, because it's we're trying to be socially responsible, but we'll go out, just my wife and I, for a cycle ride for about an hour, which I think we're allowed, and then come back and go to bed. no, not as serious as that. But we're doing all right. I mean, we have, if everyone knows me, we have quite a few children, and most of them live local, so we don't have to go out. They ask us what we want, and they bring up milk and all the essentials. I think one of my what I'm having to deal with is I guess I'm a great thinker. So I mean, obviously traveling to the races gives you time to think and all that sort of thing. Not going to the races now, obviously, and at home, I'm trying not to think so much because you can just drag yourself down, and but we're keeping our pecker up, as they say. The children have set up a little like a WhatsApp group where we can talk to people, on our phones, which helps. I mean, I really miss the social interaction with people.
Oh well, we're going to appreciate it so much more, aren't we, when we all get back to
yeah,
it? No more moaning and groaning. It's going to be.
Well, I mean, when they come up, I like waffle on a bit, as I'm probably doing now, just to keep them there. I mean, we have our bedroom leads out onto a little balcony, so we sit on the balcony and they're below, and it's like 20 feet away, sort of thing, and so you waffle on a bit just to keep them there, I guess, and just and you feel better afterwards. But it is it's tough for us all, isn't it?
Is the wine cellar well stocked, Paul?
Yes, yes, it is.
Good. Well, you've got to get your priorities right, haven't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to start learning to catch bottles as they threw them up.
Pardon me?
Otherwise, you'd have to start learning to catch bottles as they threw them up to your balcony.
Yeah. No, I had the good fortune to call into Waitrose the other day. Obviously, we can use other supermarkets as well. And I noticed it's 25% off of some wine that we particularly like. So I availed myself of that. Yeah, there's no. I mean, I try to limit my drinking to the weekends. This is probably too much detail. So we've got enough till Christmas, I guess, and I'm not worrying about the wine, to keep me going. But it's I enjoyed watching the racing last Saturday from I think it's pronounced Thurles, and I was looking forward to this Saturday with Maiden and maybe the Leopardstown or somewhere like that. But obviously, it's all been knocked on the head, probably quite rightly. I'm not sure how they deal with it. I don't want to get into all the rights and wrongs of that, but I think we all need something to look forward to. That's been knocked on the head. There's no holidays to look forward to. So,
Paul, you're starting to sound a bit miserable. This is supposed to be
no, I'm
uplifting.
sorry. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah. There's holidays next year to look
We're looking
forward
forward
to.
to the end when the racing starts. You can imagine it'll be like New Year's Day on
Oh
course for
Christ!
5 months.
I go there, Simon, and be happy to lose.
Kempton every
Right,
Wednesday night
I
be
will be
packed.
giving free money out to the punters.
Excellent. Well, and I'll put this back up when racing starts. Anyway, Paul, brilliant. Thank you very much.
No,
And
you take care.
like I say, keep your pecker up. And I'm glad to see you got the wine stocks in. And we'll speak to you
Everyone
again when it all
stay
ends.
safe.
And don't forget, free money from Paul Gold on course. I'll make a list of where he bets.
I haven't said how much.
Free money's free money.
It
Excellent.
is
Thanks,
indeed.
Paul.
All right, good luck. Bye.